Hey there, adventurers. Ever heard of Mongolia? It's landlocked, nestled between Russia and China. This isn't your typical tourist spot. Think endless steppes, rolling hills, and a sky so vast it humbles you. This is where Genghis Khan forged an empire. But Mongolia is more than its history. Nomadic herders still roam the steppes, welcoming you with open arms and a steaming cup of salty milk tea. So, grab your virtual passport and get ready to explore the heart and soul of Mongolia. For centuries, these steppes echoed with the thunder of hoofs. Genghis Khan united the Mongol tribes, creating an empire that spanned continents. But before the empires, there were the nomads, living in harmony with the land. From Ulaanbaatar to the Gobi Desert, the nomadic spirit is woven into Mongolia's fabric. If you're looking for a journey off the beaten path, Mongolia is calling. Let's rewind to the 12th century. Mongolia, fragmented and chaotic. Enter Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan. Born into hardship, he united the Mongol tribes by 1206. Given the title Genghis Khan, he set his sights on empires beyond the steppes. His campaigns were legendary, conquering lands from China to Persia. Under his rule, the Mongol Empire became the largest contiguous land empire in history, a testament to his military genius and ambition. The Mongol army was the special forces of their time, masters of horseback warfare. Their composite bows were deadly accurate. They used clever tactics and incorporated gunpowder and siege warfare. Surprisingly tolerant, they allowed religious freedom and valued trade. They weren't just conquerors, they were empire builders, shaping history. The Mongol Empire eventually fragmented, but its legacy lived on. Genghis Khan's conquests facilitated cultural exchange across continents. Mongolia faced foreign rule and modernization, but their nomadic spirit endured. Today, Mongolia is embracing democracy and development while holding on to traditions. The stories of Genghis Khan remain a source of national pride. In Mongolia, music is a raw, visceral experience. Traditional instruments like the morin kur and throat singing, or humi, are unique. Mongolian music tells stories of bravery, love, and life on the steppes. It's a powerful form of cultural expression, preserving heritage in a changing world. Close your eyes and hear the strumming of the morin kur, the deep resonance of throat singing. Mongolians know how to throw a party, and Nadam is the biggest festival. Thousands gather for wrestling, archery, and horse racing. It's a celebration of strength, skill, and endurance, showcasing nomadic prowess. Nadam is more than a festival. It's a celebration of Mongolian identity. If you get the chance to experience Nadam, don't hesitate. On the vast Mongolian steppe, life follows the rhythm of the seasons. Nomadic herders move with their livestock, living in portable jairs. Life here is about resourcefulness and a deep respect for nature. They believe in spirits inhabiting the mountains, rivers, and sky. It's a way of life that's both ancient and resilient. In Mongolia, family is everything. Families are close-knit, with multiple generations often living together. Hospitality is deeply ingrained. Guests are treated like family. Mongolians are natural storytellers, keeping their history and culture alive. Their family bonds and community spirit remain unbroken. Mongolia's economy is changing fast, driven by natural resources. Mining operations bring jobs and money, but also cultural clashes. The traditional nomadic way of life is under threat. Young people are drawn to cities, creating a gap between urban and rural. The environmental impact of mining is a growing concern. Mongolia faces serious challenges like climate change and corruption. Desertification is forcing herders to abandon their traditional way of life. Despite these challenges, Mongolians are resilient and adaptable. They're balancing traditions with modern demands, promoting sustainable tourism. A new generation is emerging, determined to make a difference. Now let's talk about something that runs deeper than any gold mine or economic forecast. We're talking about spirituality, about the things that connect people to something bigger than themselves. Out here, on the vast Mongolian steppe, religion isn't just something you do on Sundays, it's woven into the fabric of everyday life. For centuries, Mongolians have practiced a form of shamanism, a belief system that reveres nature, that sees spirits in the mountains, the rivers, the wind. They call it Tengrism, and it's about honoring the eternal blue sky, the ultimate deity, the source of all life. Shamans, they're the intermediaries between the spirit world and the human world. They perform rituals, offer sacrifices, heal the sick, guide souls to the afterlife. They're the keepers of ancient knowledge, their wisdom passed down through generations. You see it in the way Mongolians treat their environment, the respect they have for the land. You see it in the offerings they leave at sacred sites, the colorful prayer, flags fluttering in the wind. It's a belief system that's deeply rooted in their nomadic heritage, a way of making sense of a world that can be both harsh and beautiful. Mongolia's spiritual landscape isn't just about ancient shamanism. Buddhism found its way across the Himalayas, carried by traders and missionaries. It blended with existing beliefs, creating a unique form of Buddhism. During the communist era, religion was suppressed, monasteries destroyed, but the spirit of faith never truly died out. After communism fell, Buddhism experienced a resurgence. Monasteries were rebuilt, ancient texts unearthed. Today, Buddhist temples and monasteries are scattered across the country. Now, let's talk about Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia's capital. It's a city caught between two worlds, where ancient traditions collide with modern aspirations. Imagine soaring glass skyscrapers, casting shadows on traditional gears. Buddhist monks navigate crowded streets, alongside businessmen clutching smartphones. Amidst the hustle, the heart of Mongolia still beats strong. Visit the Gendante Chinlen Monastery, a haven of tranquility. Sip yak milk tea in a gear, then down craft beers in a trendy bar. But don't let the bright lights of Ulaanbaatar fool you. Venture beyond the capital and you'll discover a Mongolia that's still deeply connected to its past, where the echoes of the Mongol Empire still resonate across the steppes. Head south to the ruins of Karakoram, Genghis Khan's legendary capital, and you'll feel the weight of history pressing down on you. Imagine the bustling heart of an empire, a melting pot of cultures, where traders from the Silk Road rubbed shoulders with Mongol warriors. Today, only fragments remain, a testament to the rise and fall of empires, a reminder that even the mightiest of kingdoms eventually crumble. Further west, nestled in the Orkhon Valley, you'll find the Adine Zoo Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This 16th century monastery, with its Tibetan Buddhist architecture, is a testament to the enduring power of faith, a beacon of spirituality in a land shaped by both conquest and contemplation. Exploring these historical sites you'll gain a deeper understanding of Mongolia's complex tapestry, a story woven from threads of nomadic tradition, imperial ambition, and spiritual devotion. It's a journey through time, a chance to connect with a past that feels both ancient and strangely familiar. Love, commitment, family. These are universal themes, right? But in Mongolia, they take on a whole different flavor. It's all about yurts, horses, and a whole lot of vodka. Mongolian weddings are a vibrant fusion of tradition and celebration. The ceremonies are steeped in symbolism, each ritual imbued with meaning, passed down through generations. The kadak, a blue silk scarf, symbolizes good luck and prosperity. Mongolian weddings are known for their boisterous celebrations, fueled by copious amounts of food, drink, and music. It's a chance for communities to come together and celebrate life, love, and family bonds. Now let's step inside the Jia, the heart of Mongolian family life. This isn't just a dwelling, it's a microcosm of their culture. Imagine a circular space, the walls lined with colorful rugs and tapestries, the air thick with the aroma of milk tea and roasted mutton. At the center, a stove providing warmth and a focal point for family gatherings. In Agir, space is limited, but hearts are open. Multiple generations often share the same space, their lives intertwined. Elders are revered for their wisdom, their advice sought after and respected. Children are taught the importance of family and community. Life in the Jia revolves around a rhythm that's both ancient and adaptable. Days are spent tending to livestock, preparing meals, and evenings for storytelling. It's a life that's both challenging and rewarding, a constant negotiation between survival and family bonds. There's a deep sense of resilience, a spirit of adaptability, honed over centuries of nomadic life. They face the challenges of a changing world, but through it all, the Gir remains a symbol of their identity, a testament to the enduring power of family and tradition. All right, folks, no trip to Mongolia is complete without diving headfirst into their cuisine. Forget your fancy Michelin stars and molecular gastronomy. Here, it's all about simple, hearty flavors, born from the land, fueled by centuries of nomadic tradition. Think meat, lots of meat. We're talking mutton, beef, yak, sometimes even horse. Don't wrinkle your nose just yet. These guys, they know how to cook their meat. Take buz, for example. These are steamed dumplings, plump and juicy, filled with savory meat and onions, a burst of flavor in every bite. And then there's kushur, pan-fried meat pastries, crispy on the outside, tender and flavorful on the inside. Wash it all down with sute tsai, their salty milk tea, an acquired taste, sure, but it'll warm you from the inside out, especially on those frigid steppe nights. But it's not just about the food itself, it's about the experience. Sharing a meal in a Gir, the fire crackling in the stove, stories being swapped as easily as bowls of food. It's a glimpse into the heart of Mongolian hospitality. It's about connecting with a culture that values community, that finds joy in simple pleasures, that welcomes strangers with open arms and full bellies. And so there you have it, folks. Mongolia, a land of stark beauty, fierce history, and enduring traditions, where nomads still roam the steppes and the spirit of Genghis Khan lingers. Hospitality is a way of life, from empires to nomadic culture, vibrant festivals to sacred rituals. Mongolia is a country in transition, but the spirit of its people remains resilient, resourceful, fiercely independent. Until next time, keep exploring. If you enjoy this kind of video, please subscribe and share. Please don't forget to like the video. Thank you.